Good morning, YouTube friends. It's been so long since I've done a video, and I don't know if vlogging is going to work for our family, to be completely honest. There's some things about it that are so appealing to me that I really like, and then there's other things about it that are kind of hard for me to process, especially when it comes to my kids. So probably from here on out you won't see my kids in vlogs, and I'll probably mostly do sit down videos, but I had some thoughts swirling around in my head right now that I just wanted to share with you. So I've been talking about this a lot with my mom actually as of late, and that is what you do the very first thing when you wake up on any given day. Now, the tradition in our home for me and my kids has been we wake up and we watch a show. So we grab the iPad, we lay in the bed, we snuggle together, and we watch a show together for the first 30 minutes or so of our day. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's fine, but I was kind of just thinking about it, and it's sort of become this habit where when Cecily wakes up from her nap, the first thing she says is watch a show, and the first thing when they're getting ready to go, anytime that they wake up, their very first thought is watch a show. And I'm not sure that I love that. So I was kind of talking with my mom about it, and I said, what did we do when we first woke up when we were kids? Like, what was our tradition? And she said, well, we ate breakfast, and that's part of our tradition too. Obviously they're eating breakfast while they're watching their show. So yep, breakfast is good, but we weren't, when I was a kid, we weren't watching a show while we ate breakfast. We just were eating breakfast. And that's still, as an adult, that's still my very first thought when I wake up is, oh, I gotta eat something. I gotta go get my breakfast. I don't think I gotta watch a show. I think I gotta eat breakfast. And so I think that the things that you do when you're a little kid, when you very first wake up, kind of stick with you. And again, totally a hypothesis, but it's just something that I've been churning over and thinking about a lot as I raise my children. And so, and maybe this is something you've thought about too. So the other night, actually, I've been thinking about this so much that the other night while I was dreaming, I was actually dreaming about this. And so I was thinking about W's, wake up and watch, wake up and watch. What are some other W's that we could do instead of waking up and watching? What are some other W's? And while I was dreaming, I came up with some other options, and I wanted to just chat with y'all about them and share them with you. So instead of waking up and watching, you could wake up and walk. And that was the very first thing that came to my head was wake up and walk. Yes, wouldn't that be so fun to teach my kids and have it so ingrained in them that the very first thing they want to do when they wake up is they want to go take a walk. Like, they want to get some exercise, they want to get their bodies moving. Like, wouldn't that be awesome? So that was my very first thought. And that morning, like, I kept thinking, wake up and walk, and I could not get myself out of bed. And so I felt so defeated. Like, the very first day I had this wonderful idea, I couldn't make it happen. Like, I couldn't get myself out of bed. Which brings me to my next point, that I think if I'm going to make some changes in our morning routine, I'm going to probably have to start setting an alarm and getting up before my kids. Who else lets their kids wake them up? Anybody? For me, I let my kids wake me up, and that maybe isn't the best habit. And so I think if I'm going to change our morning routine, I'm going to have to probably set an alarm, get myself up, get my coffee, get my breakfast, and be ready to serve them throughout the day. So just kind of some thoughts. So then I was talking to my mom about these W's, and I had thought of wake up and walk, wake up and work. Some people do that. They wake up and they go right to work. That's what my husband does. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't really want to instill that in my kids. They don't need to work. There's nothing that they need to do right away in the morning. I mean, that's just silly. So then my mom said, wake up and worship, which I loved that idea. So this morning we kind of gave that a try. Before we turned on our show, we did a little bit of praying and a tiny little bit of Bible study, and that seemed to work okay. But the whole time we were doing the praying and the Bible study, they just kept saying, when can we watch our show? When can we watch our show? So we're working on it. We are a work in progress, but like I said, these were just some thoughts swirling through my head that I thought maybe someone else could benefit from hearing. What is it that you do in your family? What's the very first thing that you guys do when you wake up? Do you wake up and watch a show? Do you wake up and work? Do you wake up and worship? Do you wake up and walk? Tell me what you guys do. I'd love to hear it in the comments below. I hope you guys are having a great day. Remember, go make a difference, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.